recorded live from beautiful Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
It is
beautiful.
It is. It's the Nisha Jackson Show. Brought to you by Nisha Jackson and One Peak. Go to nishajackson.com, onepeakmedical.com. And we are in a very special place. It's very special to you. This is my first day. So I'm kind of looking around going, wow, this is pretty. And everybody's saying, it's going to be life-changing. It's going to be the greatest thing ever. And I'm still,
This is where miracles happen.
But it doesn't happen on the first day.
Well, it can, but usually it takes a week. It's a process.
Okay.
Like it's a process. So each day you work through stuff, workshops, cleansing, organic food, farm to table food, massages, colonics, ceremonies at night that really help you dig deep and work through issues that are keeping you from being the person that you were really meant to be on this earth.
Okay.
So that's what I love about it.
All right.
Like, who needs all that stuff anyway?
Right.
I've had so many people in the last year and 9 months that knew I came to this retreat saying, gosh, I don't know. I just don't know if I want to know all that stuff about me, all those things that maybe kind of put me onto the different path. And I'm like, but wouldn't you be more worried about keeping all that stuff in?
Right.
Like, why wouldn't you want to get rid of it? Because it feels like a huge load off of you. And it could be like one little thing that happened when you were 6. Or it could be something that happened in your teenage years, somebody that said something to you, that all of a sudden you just became sort of self-conscious about how you look or how you feel. That's relevant to this show. That's why I'm saying that.
Okay.
So it could be anything. It could be a bad relationship. It could be a hardship, multiple failed attempts at running a business. It could be anything that really has kind of taken the wind out of your sails. We don't want that stuff in us, right? We want to get rid of it.
Right.
So that's what this is all about.
Okay. Well, we're in a kind of an odd-shaped thing.
Yes.
It looks kind of hippie-ish.
This is a labyrinth.
Is this? Yeah.
And I really wish I had one of these in my house or at my house. Maybe I will someday.
Okay.
But anyway, this is a labyrinth, and it's really meant for meditation. It's meant to, there's a lot of different things you can do in a labyrinth, but I'm going to show you one thing that at this retreat, they really like you to do when you check in. So everybody gets a bracelet like this. And it has 6 white beads on one side. So I'm just going to talk about these 6 white beads first. So each of the 6 white beads has to do with something that you feel might stand between you and getting your healing in a week that you're here. So it could be something simple like you just feel like you're not good enough to be able to receive a miracle. Or maybe it's that you're worried about what people are going to think, or you are worried about how you look. It could be that you're your ego is way out of control and you're just not ready. So whatever it might be, I picked 6 things this morning. Actually, I only picked 2, but as I was going through the labyrinth, I came up with the other 4. So anyway, so the first thing you do is you pick up a rock like this. I just find one that kind of like stands out to me. And then you take the rock and you hold the rock through the entire labyrinth. And there's 6 turns, which correlates with the 6 beads. And at each turn you stop, hold your rock, and you think about the first thing that you feel you would like to not have in order to be able to get through a week like this and transform. So you just go through the labyrinth, and you can see the turns on the labyrinth. So you just walk through the labyrinth like this. And you're kind of, meditating and kind of thinking about it as you walk through. And when you get to this turn, the first turn, which is the widest turn, you're just thinking about that first bead and the first thing that you would like to get rid of. For me, I would like to get rid of how I constantly worry about what people think, which is kind of interesting because most people wouldn't think I think that, but that's a problem for me. So that's something I gave up on that turn the first time I did it this morning. And then you just continue to go around the turns, and when you get to the middle, you place the rock in the middle, and then you go back around the opposite way. And at each turn, you just become aware of something that you would like to receive in the week that you're here. And then there's 6 beads that correlate with what you want to receive for that week. So I was thinking about this today, Rusty, and I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if we just did this in our house? I mean, we could probably find 6 turns inside our house or in our backyard, right? So what if we just picked up a rock and, once a month, every week, we just reflect on what we would like to get rid of Maybe it's overreacting to people giving you constructive criticism. Maybe it's not managing your energy flow enough during the day, that by the time you get home from work you're exhausted and you're not responding to the people that you love nicely enough,
right.
Because you're just wiped out. You're not managing yourself. Whatever it might be, but this could be something that you do in your backyard. It could be something you do inside your house. Just make 6 turns, and at the end place the rock in the middle or wherever you want in your house, and then just go the other way and just bring in 6 things that you would like to do more of to become a better person. So that's the Labyrinth.
That's the Labyrinth, and we sure appreciate you being here. We're going to have more from Rythmia in Costa Rica. Make sure you don't miss them, so hit that subscribe button and the little notification button so you can know every time a new show comes out, about every Tuesday though. We sure appreciate you. She's Nisha Jackson. I'm Rusty Humphries from Rythmia in Costa Rica. This is the Nisha Jackson Show.